journey of the world's most precious metal begins with deep cuts made into the crust of the earth at a massive open pit mine during sunrise. In this vast industrial landscape, humans and machines work in perfect harmony to extract raw treasures hidden deep within the ancient layers of the rocky ground. The earth trembles under the weight of heavy machinery, where giant steel tracks crush the gravel and prepare for the long day of intense mineral extraction. Power and precision meet as hydraulic excavators bite into the hard rock, tearing away the raw ore that contains the microscopic particles of legendary yellow gold. Clouds of dust fill the air as the first loads of ore are lifted, marking the beginning of a complex transformation process from stone to treasure. The rhythm of the mine is set by the constant movement of massive haulers, each carrying tons of potential wealth toward the primary crushing facilities nearby. Entering the next stage, the raw ore is delivered to the primary crusher, where mechanical strength will begin to break down the resistance of solid stone. Tons of rocky debris cascade into the hollow, generating a thunderous roar that echoes throughout the vicinity as the crushing process officially begins its work. Slowly but surely, these giant steel gears rotate with enough power to pulverize the hardest rocks, turning massive boulders into manageable pieces for further processing. Pure mechanical force transforms solid boulders into small fragments, as shafts of sunlight illuminate the thick dust rising from the belly of the crushing machine. The journey continues on high-speed conveyor belts, transporting the crushed minerals toward the next stage where the rocks will be ground into a fine powder. Every movement is surrounded by the fine mist of stone dust, a testament to the sheer energy required to break down the Earth's natural defensive structures. Within these massive walls, the power of industrial engineering is on full display, turning raw geological matter into the starting material for a golden future. Inside the processing plant, the dance of water and motion begins as massive ball mills rotate to grind the ore into a liquid gray slurry. Steel balls inside the mill collide with relentless force, pulverizing the ore until it becomes a fine paste, ready for the delicate process of gravity separation. Thick slurry flows through a complex network of channels, guided by gravity, pumps toward the machines that will finally reveal the hidden gold. Water and vibration work together on the shaking tables, where the physical properties of weight allow the heavy gold particles to separate from the lighter waste. As the water washes over the vibrating surface, the first glimpses of wealth appear. Heavy gold grains form distinct lines against the darker wasteline. These tiny shimmering specks are the reward for all the mechanical labor, finally emerging from the mud as the purest representation of value and beauty. In the flotation cells, air bubbles rise through the liquid, capturing the gold-bearing minerals and carrying them to the surface in a thick, frothy, concentrated foam. A mechanical paddle skims the gold-rich foam, collecting the concentrate that will soon undergo chemical refining to achieve its legendary 99.9% purity level. Constant monitoring ensures that every ounce of value is captured, as technicians analyze the slurry to optimize the efficiency of the gravity and flotation circuits. The entire plant comes with a mechanical rhythm, a symphony of water, steel, and motion, designed to extract the maximum value from every ton of ore. We now enter the modern chemical refinery, a high-tech environment where advanced chemistry takes over to push the purity of the metal to new heights. Precise amounts of chemical solutions are added to the tanks, initiating complex reactions that dissolve the gold and leave the remaining impurities behind for disposal. Chemical reactions create light vapors as the gold transitions through various states, being carefully manipulated by scientists to ensure the highest possible quality and yield. The electrolysis process begins, using powerful electric currents to pull gold ions from the solution and deposit them onto specially designed steel cathode plates. Under the influence of electricity, the gold begins to accumulate on the steel plates, forming a thick layer of dark, impure gold dust over several hours. When the plates are finally lifted, they are covered in a dark, muddy powder that contains the essence of wealth, waiting for its final thermal transformation. Though it currently looks like common mud, this substance is nearly pure gold, lacking only the heat of the furnace to reveal its true shining nature. Protective gear is essential as workers carefully harvest the gold powder, washing it into collection basins for the final cleaning and drying stages of refining. The filtered and dried powder is now ready, a concentrated form of value that has traveled from the deep mine to this state-of-the-art laboratory. Every step is measured with extreme precision, ensuring that the final product meets the international standards required for trade in the global bullion markets. The final transformation occurs within the intense heat of the induction furnace, where temperatures soar to over 1,000 degrees Celsius to melt the metal. The brown powder is placed into a ceramic crucible, a vessel capable of withstanding the incredible thermal energy required to turn solids into liquid gold. Roaring flames and electromagnetic waves envelop the crucible, breaking the atomic bonds of the powder and forcing it to surrender to the liquid state. At 1,064 degrees, the gold flows like water, a glowing orange-red river of liquid wealth that has been purified by the holy fire. The surface of the molten metal reflects an incredible brilliance, resembling the liquid sun captured within the walls of a man-made industrial furnace. With steady precision, the molten gold is poured into the molds, taking the shape that has symbolized power and stability for thousands of years of history. Sparks fly like tiny fireworks as the liquid metal fills the cast, a dramatic display of elemental energy being tamed into a solid, valuable form. As the flow stops, the surface settles into a perfectly flat plane, beginning the cooling process that will lock the atoms into their final crystalline structure. The transformation is nearly complete as the vibrant orange fades, revealing the unmistakable and iconic yellow glow of pure solid gold for the first time. The air shimmers with residual heat as the bars rest, having survived the trial by fire to become the most sought-after substance on the planet. Every ripple on the surface is a frozen memory of the intense heat, a signature of the authenticity and purity achieved in this rigorous industrial journey. The final cooling is sudden and dramatic as the hot bar is burned into cold water, creating a violent hiss of steam that signals its completion. As the steam clears, the finished bar emerges, cleaned of all thermal debris and ready to be officially recognized for its high intrinsic value. Lifting the bar from its final bath, the weight and luster are immediately apparent, representing the culmination of weeks of mining and refining efforts. The moment of certification arrives as the hydraulic press prepares to leave an indelible mark of quality and origin on the soft, pure metal. With a powerful thud, the numbers 999.9 are etched forever, a global guarantee of the highest purity achievable by modern industrial science. A final polish brings out the deep, warm luster of the gold, allowing light to dance across its surface in a way no other metal can. Stacked in the secure vault, these bars represent the stored labor of thousands and the geological wealth of the earth, safe from the passage of time. From raw stone to shining bullion, this is a journey of persistence, technology, and eternal value that will endure for many generations to come. The story of gold never truly ends, as it remains the ultimate anchor of wealth in an ever-changing world, brilliant, pure, and forever timeless.